up. We had a little audio issues in the middle. So if y'all, hopefully y'all still enjoy the podcast. It's still good. Stay tuned in. But honk up. What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pence here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content. What up, everybody? This your boy Theo Pence here with another episode of Run Your Race with my boy, AJ Richardson.
Good morning, beautiful people.
And we are back today with a very special episode talking about moi.
Facts. We didn't, I guess everybody that didn't follow us, you know, they know the first 4 episodes was pretty much about your journey from high school, college, my journey and things of that nature. But I feel like we need to put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When did it all start, my boy? You know? North Carolina legend.
Yeah, we're gonna run it back. We had all the virtuals. Now we live and in person.
Nah, facts. Facts.
It all started for me. I think my parents thought I was gonna play football. I picked up the football first. I love football. I used to take the football in the house, run into the couch like I was being tackled and shit like that. Like it was an interesting time for me. But when I was 5 years old, I started playing basketball seriously. Well, not seriously, but like I started playing organized basketball. And I was just tall as shit, and I was good. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first play I was playing in rec league and knew nothing about basketball, and I did jump ball because I was the tallest guy out there, and I literally tapped the ball, tapped it to myself, took off and scored. And they was like, no, you can't do that. So go sit your ass down. But nah, bro, it was, I guess, love at first sight.
Not facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was something that I was like, man, this game is really fun. And I just kept playing from then on.
Did you come from a basketball? Like, did pops play basketball and all that? Your uncles, cousins, and all that?
Yeah, my dad played basketball, not organized basketball. He was not that good. His friends always say he could jump, but they say he was a hack. So makes sense. He would hack me when we played. My mom played at UNC Charlotte. She top 10 in scoring, top 10 in rebounding. She was a
shout
problem.
Out to moms.
Oh yeah, shout out to Ma Duke. She was nice. She played in Alabama. She's from Alabama. My dad's from South Carolina. My dad was more of a football player. My dad went to North Carolina A&T. And Aggie Pie.
Yes.
Nationwide.
You already know.
Yeah, for sure. I want to go to GHO so bad.
Hey, I'm going this year
again.
Again.
But yeah, my mom was a hooper, man. She I'm all ears when she talks. You know what I'm saying? She been through it, and she ain't been at my level, but I'm just playing. But she was nice. She was super nice. But yeah, my mom played. My dad was okay.
So moms was pretty much the navigator to, you know, like everybody got that parent to where when they figure out their kid wants to play that sport, you know, it's like, Mom, I'm doing this instead of pops. Moms was that person you was going to.
It was a combination. They worked together with it. They did a good job of just getting me in the right places. My dad really was the driving force of making sure I was in the right spots with the right people. Did we know what it would come to? No. He was just like, okay, he pretty damn good. Let's get him. And people were just finding us, really. Like, we were just going to play basketball, and you know how it is when you're the tall kid.
Yeah.
Everybody want that tall kid on the team. But
teach height.
There's a tall kid who can hoop.
Yeah.
It was different. So it came kind of easy. And then shout out to Kiefer Langley, my coach when I was younger. But he was also my school teacher, my 5th grade school teacher, and grew up with him and his boys, KJ, Cam, Kobe, and Keyshawn. Those my guys forever. I grew up with them, and Coach Kiefer, he was a coach for the AAU team, and we just took off from there.
Got you. So 5th grade, Coach Langley started. That's when he started coaching you. You started playing.
I think I started playing with Coach Langley my 4th grade year or something like that. But me and KJ were the same class.
Got you.
So we always were together.
Yep.
We built a friendship, and then once we played on the same team, like I used to stay at their house all the time.
Got you.
We were all a tight knit group, but it was cool. It was cool.
When did you start playing AAU
AAU, eight and under.
and play for
Eight
who?
and under is when I started playing. Started really. It was fun, bro. Like going traveling,
Yeah.
having team camaraderie, having AAU nationals,
Yep.
going to Orlando.
Orlando.
Like,
Yep.
bro, it was something that it was amazing, bro. You trying to win a national championship, the AAU, you trying to win nationals and stuff like that. Like it was a great time, bro, and it was fun.
Did y'all have to like raise money and stuff?
Yeah,
What's
bro.
some of the
We
stuff
was
y'all had to
selling
do?
candy bars. We was selling. We was doing car washes, bro. I remember standing in front of Walmart trying to sell candy bars
No facts.
to people just to raise money to go to nationals,
No
bro. Like
facts.
it was crazy, and like I don't even know if that shit happens anymore. It
I
probably
don't
do to
know.
an
Yeah,
extent. I don't even
I
know if
don't
it
know.
happens
Yeah, I
anymore.
don't
Like,
know. I
but
remember we had car washes and I remember one time we had a fish fry. We was up there selling fish
hey,
plates.
listen. We probably did something like that. I'm probably not even remembering, but we did all that, bro, and it was a good time. It really was, bro, and it was fun.
Got you. So around that time, right? 8 years old or eighth grade?
8 years old.
8 years old. When did what's that? Middle school, right?
Nah, man, I was like in elementary.
Elementary.
Yeah.
Damn, you playing? Hey, you in
At eight
elementary
years
school?
old, you're in like grade 2.
You wasn't playing no
I'm
AAU
young.
at. You wasn't playing AAU at 8. Well, in
No, 8 and under,
elementary school.
yes. Yes, I was. I was in 5th grade playing AAU with Coach Langley.
Damn, they started
You
that
just not good
young.
at math.
I don't know about. I knew they started young, but in
Yeah, bro,
elementary
yeah.
school, I thought you started playing like I get sixth
Nah,
grade.
Now, when I started playing serious, when it got serious with middle school,
Oh,
because then
okay.
you working to go to high school.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still in 5th grade. You still got people got
Yeah,
traveling and
exactly,
shit.
exactly. It ain't that serious.
So, Theo, when did it click for you that like, oh, I can actually do something with this basketball?
Yeah, it clicked for me in middle school. I was 6th grade. I mean, I was really good when I was younger, like
Mhm.
8th grade, eight. And I was 8, 9, and 9, and 9, 10. Like I got better every year. And then when I was in middle school, bro, 6th grade, I was dunking. My middle school coach was like, they wanted me to get on the team, so and you couldn't play till you was in 7th grade.
Right.
So
I hated that
once
rule.
I got there, and once I was able to play in 7th grade, bro, I just took off. I had high schools from everywhere trying to. I went to Southeast Guilford, and
Mhm.
Southeast Guilford high school coaches were coming to my 7th grade year games and practices, trying to make sure I stayed because they knew
Right.
other schools were trying to get me to go there.
Right.
And I was like in a district where I could go to Dudley or go to Southeast.
Mhm.
And everybody know Dudley with PJ Harrison
Yeah.
and Will Graves, all
Yeah.
those guys, Reggie Dillard and Sam Hunt, all those guys. And it was a situation where I was like, damn, I must be nice. You know what I'm saying? All these people want me on the team. And it was cool though, but it clicked for me then. And then when I got to 8th grade, just a mentality, bro. When I felt
The attention and all
when I
that.
felt the attention and felt like, okay, people coming to see me play, people like I'm packing out middle school games, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy. And I'm like, okay, I'm out here literally having fun and I'm out here to put on a show too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you seeing John Wall and all those
Yeah.
guys. And I'm trying to be like them. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just put on a show every time I go out on the court. And that's what I did. And then 8th grade I took off. I
Mm.
took off.
I feel like with all that like attention and recognition at a young age, it's like, oh, all these people here to come see me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, I'm trying to give everybody 50.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
for
give
sure.
everybody
For
50.
sure.
Was it easy? Like at that, because I feel like at
Yeah.
that age, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like a really big degree of
sure.
separation.
Nah, when middle school was easy.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna share. Middle school was super easy. But as far like we would play, we had this one team, Lincoln, that had Jaquil Richmond on there. That was probably
Mhm.
our toughest game
Got you.
because he was nice just like me. That was our toughest game. I think we lost to them one time or something like that. But we we was we were nice. It was easy. But when my freshman year, I did not go to Southeast Guilford because I wanted to play against some competition. I wanted
Got
to
you.
play against the best of the best.
Mhm.
So I went to Oak Ridge Military Academy.
Mm.
They had all types of guys. You had Jacob Lawson, who went to Purdue. You had Chris Jones, who went to Louisville. You had Saad, who went to, I think he went to UNCG. You had me, who ended up going to Carolina. You had it was across the board. We had guys
Gotcha.
go everywhere. App State, it was crazy. And we played teams like Oak Hill and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went there, and it was a military school, so it was
Right.
I was taking just you know what? If the basketball's straight, I'll deal a little. Let's go and put this out there. The food was fire.
Was it?
Food was OD, bruh. Oh my gosh, it was great. But the military part was I did not
I
like
heard
it.
it's wild.
It wasn't too crazy. It wasn't too crazy because you were there with other people who were just there for sports too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We had a football team that was super nice, had dudes going to Alabama and all types of places. And we
Gotcha.
had girls basketball team who had girls going to big time schools one girl went to Providence and shit like that and
Gotcha.
stuff like that. So it was cool though, but because we were all there, we were all athletes and we was all trying to just get to where we would
Yeah.
get to. But we played Oak Hill. I remember I had first time I was a freshman, had 20 against Oak Hill, Quinn Cook, Ben McLemore, and I forgot the other guys that was on the team. But I think we ended up losing, I think. But that was my coming out party.
Gotcha.
That was my game that I was like, oh yeah. I just cooked Oak Hill. I just gave Oak Hill 20. I'm like that.
As a freshman.
Yeah. And then that's when I became number one.
So how did that transformation from middle school, that process, I guess, because you was getting recruited by high schools.
Yeah.
So how was that like?
Yeah.
How was that process for you, and why did you pick where you went to your freshman year?
Yeah. I mean, it was just I wanted to play a good competition, but at the end of the day, it was one of those things where it just kept going.
Mhm.
Like my trajectory kept going up. And once I got to high school, my freshman year, I was balling, played well, ended up playing a lot on the team that had a lot of older guys.
Yeah.
And I'm playing in front of them. And then next thing you know, end up being number one in the nation. And then it just got even bigger. And I'm like, damn. I'm really number one in I remember to this day, bro. I was in school at Oak Ridge and I'm looking on the computer. And I think I'm still in school. No, I'm still in school. And we doing AAU or whatever at this
Yeah.
point. Season's over, had a good season. And AAU's coming towards the end, Peace Jam on the way or something like that. I can't remember. But I'm on the computer and I look it up. Of course, you know we always looking at the rankings and shit.
Mhm.
I look it up and I see Theo Pensy at number one. And I'm like, the hell? I'll refresh it. I exit out everything.
Just make sure it wasn't
I exit out
mistakes.
everything. Make sure shit ain't fucked up. Or Oak Ridge try to mess with my head or something.
Yeah.
But I get back on, I see it again, bro. I call my dad so fast, and I'm in school. I did not care. I said, Daddy, I am number one in the nation. He like, you lying. And he was so happy, bro. It was one of the best feelings of my life. I told my mama, we was geeked that night. I'm pretty sure Dad brought home some crab legs. We was lit, boy. We was in the crib lit, boy.
This hard work paying off.
What? Hey, listen, we cracking crab legs, everything. We turned. I'm like, yeah. It's either we had crab legs or we went to a hibachi restaurant.
I was about to say, back then,
Yeah.
listen, you either go to the hibachi or you get crab
Yeah.
legs. That's when you know
Exactly.
something
You
was
celebrating
special.
something.
You celebrating something.
But it was cool though, bro. It was a great moment for me and the family just to show dog, we really got I was number one in the nation. It was an unbelievable feeling. But then shit changed.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it was just funny. I've talked about it on the pod a couple times. It was a lot to handle though. It was a lot. It was fun at first. I'm like, damn, I'm number one in the nation.
Yeah.
But then every time I walked in the gym, I want him.
Yeah. And you're a freshman, so you young.
Yeah, going into my sophomore year, because
yeah.
then my sophomore year, I went to Wesleyan Christian Academy. I left Oak Ridge. And when I went to Wesleyan, it was like, oh, you the number one player in the nation. Even my teammates, you know what I'm saying? They I got to see what it is.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I got to see it.
Yeah.
Before I can give you that flower, I got to see it.
I need to see. Yeah.
And it was crazy, bro. And then I couldn't handle it. I could not handle it. It was a lot for me. I just felt like everybody I had no friends. I had nobody who was on my side. I felt like everybody wanted to be at me.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
for sure.
saying? Even my parents, they're like, Theo, you got to go at them. They coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you just got to be you. Like, keep doing what you was doing. Easier said than done.
Nah,
My
I'm
parents ain't
already
never been in that situation.
exactly.
They ain't never been number one. They ain't never had that type of accolades and stuff like that. So they going through it right with me. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was tough, but at the same time, we got through it, and we got through high school. Played AAU with CP3. I played with D1 Sports, which everybody
was
knew
a
D1
show.
Sports at the time.
That
It
was a
It
show.
was
CJ
literally a
Leslie,
show.
Bishop Daniels. Oh my
Bro,
God.
I played with some guys. I played with Bishop Daniels, Deuce Bello, Quincy Miller, CJ Leslie. It was a plethora of guys who just were nice.
Man, what?
Nice, bro.
That was just like a human highlight reel.
It was
Like,
a
that
human
was-
highlight reel across the board, but we didn't win much. Just a lot of talent.
It was a lot of
Just a lot of talent. I tell you that right now.
I can see that.
And I didn't
can
play.
see that.
I played, but I didn't play enough, in my opinion. Like, I was nice or whatever, but I was just like, okay, I'm going somewhere else. And then I went to play with CP3. And it was tough because CP3 had like an organization where they had a very family knit organization. And I was just coming in and like, oh, you got this guy coming in who's top 10.
Yeah.
And he think he gonna come right. And I was nervous. I started off playing 17 and I was 15.
Right.
Like, that was a big jump for
That's
me.
a huge jump.
I'm playing with Des Wells, PJ Hairston, and Bob Gibbons. I'm playing with those guys and Bob Gibbons at Duke University and stuff like that. And I'm like, the hell am I doing here? Bro, and I'm watching these guys. I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta play against like this?
Yeah.
Like, Des Wells is like a man child.
I was about to say, Dez is huge,
bro. Huge.
Like built. He had an NBA body already.
It was nuts.
Crazy.
It was nuts, but it was a good time. But it was a learning experience too, for sure, just to understand where I had to go from and get to. And then when I was 16, what I did? No, 15s. I was still playing. I played with Rodney, BJ Johnson. No, Bryce. I said BJ. Bryce Johnson. And I remember to this day, I was playing or whatever, and they was like, "Yeah, Theo, we putting you on Slow Mo." Everybody knows who Slow Mo is.
Yeah, Kyle Anderson.
Kyle Anderson. Shout out Slow Mo. Need you on the pod. I was like, this Slow Mo. I'm on him. I'm gonna speed him up. I'm gonna beat him with my speed. He bust my ass. He brought me back down to earth, bro.
Guy was cold.
He was cooking me.
He
cooked me like the first 2-3 minutes. I didn't play the rest of the game. It was bad, bro. He was busting my ass, bro, and it was bad. And it was a wake-up call.
It was a wake-up call.
Bro, like, these dudes have perfected their craft at a high level. He was going to UCLA. I'm like, this dude is nice. You tripping. But it was cool, though. And then 16, played with a lot of other guys, with Sam, Deontay, Greg. I mean,
that team was nice.
That team was super nice. We went to the Final Four. We ended up losing in the Peace Jam, lost in the Peace Jam. Then getting recruited, played at Wesleyan, won 2 state championships there, back to back. My junior, senior year. No,
you played USA too. When did you play USA? What year was that?
USA. Shit. I think I made it my first year. I was there. I can't remember, but we had a nice team. Our team was loaded.
On the USA team?
Yeah, we had Aaron Gordon, Jabari Parker, Jaleel Okafor, Tyus Jones, Justin Jackson, Larry Austin. We had Justice. I don't know if Justice was on that team. I can't remember. We was nice though. And I remember, bro, oh my God. I played a really, really good camp. I'm starting. They named me starter. Starting on the team, I got the arm sleeve. My arm sleeve was crazy. It was half and half, white and blue on the bottom with the red pad. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah.
We hike. We are here dunking and warming. I throw the ball up, catch. I jump high as shit. Probably the highest I ever jumped in my life. I dunk it so easy. I throw it in the rim, ball come down, step on it, roll my ankle. I'm out the first game. I'm sick. I am sick. They go out there, they balling. Bro, when I tell you I did extensive rehab. Like
you was trying to get back.
I got back out there. I got back there. I was out there going hard. I was like, oh my God. I said, I gotta get I can't do all this and not make the USA and
Nah,
not
facts.
play a
Not
game.
playing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was in Cancun, Mexico. We ended up winning it. It was a cool experience. My family had a good time. They actually stayed in a better hotel than we did. The hotel we stayed in had like bats and birds and shit flying in the hallway. Beds was sweaty.
Oh, yeah.
Shit was weird. But had a good time. If we went with the group we had, it would have been a terrible time.
Nah, facts.
But we had a good time and it was fun. But USA has made me to the player I am today. Just simply because the second time I'm actually like number 2 in the nation, something like that. I'm like number 2 in the nation. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm coming back. I was on the team last time. Ain't no way I'm not making this time. I'm just out there hooping. I'm just
Yeah.
playing.
You going through the
I'm not
motions?
separating myself.
Yeah.
And we go to the thing and I do not make it. Did not make it. And I remember to this day, saw my dad. I started just bawling, crying. I was like, I just can't believe it. I don't know what the hell happened. I knew what happened. I didn't do the shit. I didn't do shit. And
So you knew you was just going through the motions.
after the fact, like at the time, I was like, what the hell going on?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when I look back in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, you didn't separate yourself. You didn't say, you are clearly one of the best players out here. You should be on the team. And then once I realized that, I'm like, you just got to do better, bro. Like
Yeah.
that can't be how you are as a player.
Mhm.
So then I remember I cried and I was like sad as shit all the way home from Colorado to North Carolina on the flight. It was terrible. And then I got back home and then right after I got invited to I got Nike Global.
Mhm.
This thing called Nike Global. Great event. It was in DC. And all this time, Coach Williams had seen me play. And every time Coach Williams saw me play before this time, I played terrible. Did not play well at all. Played well at all. I went to Nike Global. I was balling.
Best player?
Oh my God, I was hooping. Me and Andrew Wiggins we faced off. He was number 1, I was number 2.
Mhm.
We were going at it. We both had like 23 or something like that. We was going at it. And I remember to this day, Coach Williams called me and was like, he said, that's the guy that I've been hearing about. That's the guy who we've been wanting to recruit right there. I just needed to see it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to offer you a scholarship to North Carolina right after that. And I was like, damn. If I go to USA, I don't know if I have that offer. You know what I'm saying? I might, who knows? But me going to Nike, and like we talked about before, everything happens for a reason.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it happened. I got the offer from North Carolina, and then the rest is history. And was getting recruited about everybody after that. Everybody was, I mean, I had getting recruited by them, but offer after offer after that, because I just took off. I separated myself. I was dunking on people. We played a team from Brazil. I don't know who he was, but I punched on his ass. We played a dude from Brazil. We played a team from China. Oh, I was cooking. But it was a good time though. It was definitely life changing and it helped out a lot.
What do you think helped you pretty much elevate your game and like get that scholarship? I know you got it at camp, but do you think it was like you playing AAU, you playing high school,
Yeah,
or
that's a good
was it
question.
going to these camps and stuff like
It
that?
might have been a little bit of everything. You take a little bit of everything just because if you go to the camps, there's a lot of good players.
Right.
You're just competing against a lot of good guys.
Yep.
High school team, you the guy.
Right.
Can you win with guys who are at the same level or not as good?
Right.
Okay, do that. AAU, everybody good, but you playing for something. You know what I'm saying? And you want to win that too. So I was just focusing on just winning. I did that at all 3 levels.
Mhm.
So I did that, and then it was crazy because I remember Coach K, and I know Carolina fans might not like this, but I went on a visit with Jaleel Okafor, Justice Winslow, Tyus Jones, and it was all 4 of us. We all went to late night at Duke, whatever they call it. We don't care about that school now, but and we were all sitting in this theater room. He said, Tyus, you the best point guard in the country. No doubt. Jaleel, you a dog. Ain't nobody with you. Theo, you got to separate yourself. Pretty much was like, there are a lot of Theos. You got to find something to separate yourself from everybody else. And I was like, damn. First of all, you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. First of all, let's start.
Yeah,
by
let's
saying,
start with you because I'm nice. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
Right.
Nah, but all jokes aside, I understood what he was saying. I really did because I'm sitting there like there are a lot of wings who are athletic, who can jump and can do all that. What makes you better than the next guy who's 6'6" and can do what you do?
Yeah.
And he made a great point, and I thought about that to this day. And we talked about what separates you from other guys. So that was a huge moment in my life that opened my eyes to a lot of things. And then that comment probably dictated me not going there too. I'm just playing. But no, I had a really good relationship with Coach Williams, and I knew it was time.
Nah, that's what's up. Let's go. Since you had that relationship with Coach Williams, what was it like your first time on UNC campus?
My first time on USC campus, shit. First of all, man, boy, I got some memories, boy. I got some memories. I swear to God, bro, I go to bed every night thinking about what the hell was you thinking when you did this? Bro, I go to Carolina and knowing that we're a running team, and I think about this, I'm like, why was I wearing some of the shoes? Bro, I'm wearing 12s. I'm wearing 10s. I'm wearing 13s.
Oh, you
These are
wearing all the
J's.
retros.
I'm wearing all retros. Feet hurting like hell after the practice.
Ooh-wee.
We practice for 2.5, 3 hours.
You wearing insoles
Feet.
or nah?
Yeah, I'm wearing insoles.
Okay.
It don't matter. They still
They
heavy
still
as hell.
hurt. Yeah, they still hurt.
And then I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And I stopped. And I was like, I got to stop doing this shit because I'm not going to make it. I started wearing the CPs, the lighter shoes so I can run. Like it was a crazy thing, but bro, I would never forget. I had that 12-minute run. Oh my God. I saw they did it the other day. 12-minute run is first of all, summer workouts, of course, is some shit.
Yeah.
7 a.m. You coming in, you doing complex. Everybody go to Carolina, you know what complex is. That is the worst shit ever. It's terrible. But I'll never forget, first day of school, we have this 12-minute run. So we get there. The older guys who were there the year before don't have to do it because they did really well academically the semester before. So he said, so y'all did so well, you don't got to do the 12-minute run. Oh, they chilling.
Mm-hmm.
All before the break, before they came back, they chilling. Me, Joel, Justin, and Stillman, we stressed. We got to do this damn run. We get to the track. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be the leader. I'm going to be the guy. Get on the track, bro. Coach was like, all right, who's going to lead the pack? Coach, I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. Y'all follow me. I'm going to lead the way. First lap, we go around. I'm right there with him. When that monkey jumped on my back. That silverback gorilla jumped on my back. I was like, oh my God. My legs weren't even moving, bro. It's like they were moving like that.
Ooh,
I was like, oh shit, I might not make it. Bro, I was going around, dude, did they lap me? They might have. They were close to lapping me. They either lapped me or they close to it. Bro, I could not move. And I remember I made it, barely. I made it by like a minute or two or some shit. And when I made it, bro, I just sat there and just laid on the ground. And we had to go to this other meeting after. Everybody did. We go into this auditorium. Everybody's dying laughing. I'm sitting over there like,
like what the hell y'all living at?
I'm like, why am I here? Like, I do not hear anything they are talking about it. I need some water and I need to go home. And went out right after.
No way.
Went out right after, celebrated. Bro, it was a good time. It was a good time.
That's crazy. Who was the crew at UNC?
The crew? I recruited everybody. Everybody was the crew. I made everybody go out. I made everybody go out. This is the fun part. I love that I could talk about it now because we ain't there no more.
Yeah.
Bro, I made everybody go out. So I had I just want everybody to have a good time.
Nah, facts.
Like if we all do it together and we go to practice and
we might
we
well
good.
Go out together. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the only one going out that everybody busting my ass.
Right.
I want y'all to go out with me.
If I'm gonna be tired,
but it was good for us though. Everybody ended up enjoying it, and everybody's like, "Yo, we wouldn't have did it if Theo didn't bring us out." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me and Joe made. We was like, "Listen, we'll go out. We'll leave it this time.
Yeah.
We just go out for a second. And then everybody just had a hell of a time. We came together as a group. We had a pretty decent season our first year. We lost about 12, 13 games. That's not the Carolina standard,
Yeah.
but it was a solid season. We got to the Sweet 16, ended up losing, but it was cool. And then I got hurt that year though, but that was tough. I
How
came back.
was how's Coach Roy as a coach?
Coach Williams, unbelievable guy,
I mean,
man.
Coach, yeah,
Yeah,
Roy Williams. Yeah.
yeah. You can call him whatever you want, but Coach Williams, he's unbelievable guy. He teaches you real life lessons. It really does. And you don't understand it at the time. You really don't. But at the same time, it's like the things that he taught me, I understand to this day. Like it
Yeah.
helps me to this day because I just play basketball the right way.
Yep.
I make connections. I can call Coach Williams right now. He'll answer the phone because it's one of those things where I built a relationship with him that you don't burn no bridges. You treat everybody the way they're supposed to be treated. And that's the type of guy he is.
Yeah.
And we learned a lot on the court and off the court. And you could tell a lot of people had a lot of love for him because we had a lot of vets and a lot of pros come back in the summer that hooped with us, that helped us
Yeah.
get to where we were also.
What were some things that you took away from Coach that pretty much helped you continue your career and get you to where you are now?
God, it's gonna piss me off that I forgot this saying.
Uh-oh.
It's something like it's a saying that goes with like when we all when we all succeed. So pretty much when we win, everyone succeeds.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's something that I have stuck with me to this day. Like if we just win and we come together as a team,
Everybody get taken care of.
everyone's gonna get rewarded. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing that I really took from him. That's like, and I've tried to take to every team I've been on, regardless of if I'm a rookie, if I'm not a like year 5 going on year 6 now. Like if we win, they're gonna see us and be like, that team's winning. Why are they winning?
Yeah.
And everyone's going to get taken care of at the end of the day.
Gotcha.
And that's one thing, like I said, my sophomore year, Bryce Johnson, we started winning. He was balling. Man, it was like first round pick.
Yeah.
Like you weren't first round pick the year before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We win it. We get to the national championship. You are a first round pick. And shit happens like that. So it was cool.
What you was out 4 years, 3 years?
Now I'm in 4.
4. What was the best team out of the national championship?
Yeah.
Why you think? Why
Our best team was the year we lost.
you?
We was stacked. Our first 5, our second 5 beat our first 5 all the time in practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always went back and forth because we had that many dogs in our game.
Yeah.
Like, we had a lot of guys. Like, we had a revolving door who we could put in the game and step up at any moment. But that team was better than our national championship team.
Gotcha.
And that's, like I said, that's up for debate. I put that team against anybody.
That was your junior year.
Something we lost to Villanova.
Oh, Kelly, not at all. Cool. Hey, I mean, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was tough. But we went back to back.
You did.
That was tough.
You did.
That was tough. We went back to back, and I'll never forget. I told you, that day we woke up, and me and JB, we in the room. We were roommates, and we woke up. We was like, we got here twice. This is our second time. We got lucky. We can't lose twice.
Not facts.
We're not going to be able to live this down if we lose twice.
Yeah.
So we got to take care of the night. And we was like, all right, whatever it takes. Like, I was like, am I tired? I don't even know. I don't even think about if I'm tired because it don't matter. This is your second time getting me. It's time to go win this motherfucker.
Not facts. I always wanted to ask you this, and I just talking about like you put it in your J and stuff. Why 11s?
So 11s were the best shoe that protected my foot. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably need to know this because I get asked this shit all the time. 11s, so I broke my foot my junior year in high school, my freshman year in college, and my junior year in college.
Same foot?
Twice on left, twice on right.
Got it.
No, once on right. And we tried CPs, we tried all, bro. I used to have like this little cone thing that went around my foot to protect my foot, because I always cut on the side of my foot. And 11s were the best shoe that protected it. Like if I rolled on that side, the bottom of it
Yes.
It was thick and it wouldn't move.
Yeah.
Like it was protected. It wouldn't like bend or nothing. And if it ain't broke, we won't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep wearing these. You know what I'm saying? And it got to a mental thing to a point in time. I was like, do I really need it anymore?
Yeah.
No, but at the same time, I was balling.
Not bad.
So I'm gonna stop. So I kept playing with it, and when I was at college, bro, I had flavors. I had flavors, bro. They was hooking me up. I had a, you know, the Legend Blues. I had Legend Blue, all white.
All white, yeah.
But I had Carolina Blue bottoms. They were tough. Oh my God, they were super tough. I don't know what none of these damn 11s are anymore. None of them. Bro, everybody asks me how many pair of 11. I swear, I have probably ran through shit. 40, 30, 40 pairs. It's a lot of pairs of 11s, bro.
How's that being on like a Jordan team? Though? I know we see like on Instagram.
You win, you get laced.
I think
You win, you get laced. We went to the Final Four, we got laced. My Final Four shoes, we got some 6s. We got some national championship shoes. It's only 24, something like that. They got all the championship years and the year we won it in gold, 17, and you got the gold outline. Off.
you still got all this
I
stuff.
still got them. Never put them motherfuckers on. Never gonna put them on unless we in a bad way. Maybe this. But so them shits was super tough, bro. Nah, we got you win, you get legs for sure.
Damn. So colleges and you got a national championship. Then you get to the league. You don't get drafted. How's that feel?
It was tough, bro. I had a lot of good workouts in my opinion. I mean, even Todd, he was like, I heard you did your damn thing. We didn't really know what to expect because I wasn't like a guy that was on many boards or I was like on it, I was all day, on it, and also it was one of those things where like I think I played my way to be on it, and then next thing you know, it just didn't happen. Had all my friends and family supporting me all through the way at the house. We had a cookout like we always do, you know. Nancy homecoming year, we always had my house cookouts and stuff. So it was cool though. It was a disappointing time, but I knew I was going to Brooklyn before the draft even ended. I knew I was going on the two-way. Just wanted to prove myself. Wanted to prove everybody wrong that you passed up on me. And then it was a good experience for me too, because like it's not a lot of pressure that you have to live up to it at the first. So you get to work your way and build your confidence in the league.
Yeah.
So I went there, played with Long Island, and played with the Nets. So it was funny because I said, oh yeah, the Nets ass. I'm gonna get a chance to play. But we ended up being the 7th seed in the damn playoffs. Didn't play. It was nice. But at the end of the day, it was a great experience, bro. I had a lot of good teammates, a lot of great memories on those teams, and got a lot of friends to this day. D-Lo, Karras, J.A., let's go home. I mean, we got a lot of those guys still talk to this day.
Right.
And then I played well that first year, and they gave me a contract. My first NBA contract, going into my next year. And then them guys came in.
That's when.
Yeah, whole NBA shook up. And I remember Sean Marks, shout out Sean Marks, did my first NBA contract, but found out Kyrie, KD, DeAndre Jordan was coming to Brooklyn. And Sean Marks said, yeah, the whole landscape just changed. Said, you better come ready now, because it's just, as you know, it's just it's winter time now. You got some dogs. I was like, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's real now, and it was crazy. I'm like, bro, what just happened? I'm on a team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Yeah,
this is real. So it was tough, bro.
Yeah. So I went to 40/40 Club in New York, and I'm just sitting there waiting to get in or whatever. And then some black Escalade drives up, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Next thing you know, it's Kai. And he's like, what up, boy? I'm like, what's good, Kai? And he's like, And my thing is, like, I knew he knew
Yeah,
of me, but I
right.
didn't know he knew me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So he was talking to me or whatever, and we were just chopping it up. It was cool though, just to meet him. But it was a good time, and it was just crazy, bro. Like it just next thing you know, it was up.
Now, how was that like being able to see pretty much 2 Hall of Famers every single day?
Yeah,
Like
it
at
was crazy.
practice, during the games, like
It was crazy. So when that first year was KD's year of rehabbing, pretty much.
yeah.
So he didn't play. So I'm sitting there and we good. Yeah. So I'm sitting there and KD's rehabbing, and I'm not playing that much, of course, to start of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, I just new guy, Spencer. You got all those guys in front of me, Kai, Karras, all those guys. So we sitting there and KD trying to rehab. He trying to hoop. Bro, the whole year I'm pretty much hooping with KD. Like just working. I worked out with him. I've only worked out with him like twice, but we over there playing 3-on-3,
Yeah.
1, stuff like that. And we going back and forth, and I'll never forget it. Like it was a crazy time. It was a time where you just sitting there master at scoring the ball,
Yeah.
bro. Like it just loves hoop. He just loved hooping. And you just don't see nothing like him.
Not
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like can shoot over everybody. I ain't never ever seen somebody hard dribble right or left to the block and fade and shoot and have touch like that. Like
Yeah.
KD's skill is unbelievable, bro.
At 7 feet,
Unbelievable.
that's
7
different.
foot sniper.
That's
And
different.
good dude. Had a great time. He was a great person to be around. Kai was, I mean, all those guys. DeAndre Jordan, hilarious person.
DJ is funny.
He is funny
He's like
as
a
hell.
big ass kid.
Like literally a big ass kid. So it was a good year. But it was a learning experience too. I ended up getting waived later because that was a COVID year.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to the bubble when I ended up getting waived, and then I ended up going to the Knicks.
This is year what for you in the league?
That was year 2, and then year 3 was. Oh, you talking about right now?
Right now.
Right now, I'm going year 6.
Year 6. What's out of all the people you're gonna play with, who's probably the most like detail oriented?
Detail oriented since I played. Oh, probably K.
Really?
Yeah. Him and Kai kind of they pay attention to a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
They pay attention to a lot of shit, and it's really like they love hoops, bro.
Yeah.
They love basketball, and that I'm the same way. Like I could talk basketball all day,
Right.
and the way they do it is very impressive, and it's cool to see. It really is.
I know in my industry, in the business industry, I work close with a guy, Carlton DeBose, who's like pretty much the founder of, like, they call him the grassroots king, founder of the EYBL. If you know grassroots basketball, you know Carlton, right? And I work with Carlton like day to day, and I know how I am as a person. I'm like a sponge. Knowing that CD been in that industry for so long, I want to ask all the questions. You know what I mean? So I can someday get to where he is and have the knowledge that he has. Being around like people like that, are they the type that like shares their knowledge and things?
Yeah,
of that nature?
they just talk hoops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just normal conversation. They don't want you to look at them like, oh, I'm Kevin Durant, I'm Kyrie Irving.
Right.
They regular people.
Yep.
And I think that's what people get mixed up with those type of guys. Is like they're just normal people.
Yeah.
Like K be talking shit on Twitter. Kai talks shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
Just like any of us
Just like
would. You
anybody
know
else,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like at the end of, yes, they make a whole lot of money. They're really good at what they do, but they're people.
They people first.
And they're people first. So they were cool to me. I ain't had no problems with them. So it's funny to see all the people try to judge people or get to know people
Yeah.
and try to put their mark on how a person is.
Right.
Have you been with this guy ever?
Yeah.
Have you had a legit conversation with this person ever?
Right.
No. All right. Well, what are you talking about?
Nah, facts. But then we go to the Knicks.
Yep.
How was that experience for you playing in Madison Square Garden?
Man,
Like that's a dream for a lot of people.
for sure. It was unbelievable, bro. It really was. Like it was a great experience. Shout out to all those guys for that opportunity there. Played with Julius Randle, who was an all-star for the first time that year. Played with Elfrid Payton. Played with Reggie Bullock, Nerlens Noel, who was a menace in the pick and roll. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was.
His stab and retreat is unbelievable.
That was the year he should have signed that damn contract, huh?
It was like 2 years
Or
before that,
2
but he
years
got a
before
deal
that?
after that year,
Oh,
so
okay.
he's fine. But it was crazy, bro. It was a really good year. No one expected us to do what we did. We ended up being the number 4 seed in the East. I wish this city it was not COVID because the city would have been up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we was balling. No one saw it coming. Then we went into Trae Young. He bowed on our ass. Had to play the clip.
Yeah.
But Julius had an unbelievable year, bro. He was balling. Like I remember we was on the plane, like, you all right? We got into you. They better drug test you. Just know that. Because you on some shit, my boy.
He was a
Nah, he was balling. No, shout out to Jules. Really good dude. And it was a good year.
Who's your favorite player you ever played with?
Favorite player that I've played with? I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's between. So I didn't play like KD never played because I left. Like he never was on. He never got on the court. So it's tough to leave him out because I know what he's capable of and I saw it, but no one else did. But it's between Luka and Kai, bro. It's between Luka and Kai because they just shows they put on, bro.
Yeah.
Like this man Luka had a 60-point triple-double. I've seen Kai do some unbelievable shit with the rock. Like his finishing is great. Them on the same team makes no damn sense.
Does Kai work on that shit in practice? Like I just can see Kai.
No, he just be doing shit. Like he'll just do
like,
shit. He just be out there doing shit, and it's fun. It's funny to see when he does it in games. But I'm like,
it's normal because this is what.
He do a layup at the end of his. He does a layup at the end of his warm up because. This past season, I go out after him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually the second one to go out. He'd go first, and then I'm next, and me and somebody else, I forgot who it was. He do a layup, do a weird ass fucking layup every fucking time he make it. I'm like, I see why. He just, bro, it's a counter to everything. That's what pissed me off. It's a counter to everything. But at the same time, all I know is I think we 1-1 in ones. So. We got to break that tie. I don't know. He got to win. I got to win. So that's all I know.
But
he got a counter to everything. I tell you that he is the toughest. I play Luka 1-on-1 too. Luka just fuck around too much, bro. He plays around and it makes it look so easy.
And he big as shit.
Yeah, we played pickup one time and Luka literally starts. I remember I wanted to smack the shit out of him, and he knows this. He has the ball, bro. We playing pickup, and this man is dribbling the ball, and he's dribbling, and he starts laughing. I'm like, fuck, he's laughing. It's game point. He's coming down court. I'm on him. He sprints to the corner, shoots a one-legged going off to the back, left baseline, and going to the corner and makes it. Cash, and just starts laughing. I was pissed. I was hot. I said, this is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Yo.
I was hot. You know who I'm? God damn! I mean, people calling us like a mother. Yeah. But what's crazy is a slept-on player, bro. Jalen Brunson. What he did.
Slept on? Oh, back then.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
When he was with us with Dallas, well, with Dallas.
Yeah.
When I was with them too,
but
he was, bro. What he did in the playoffs, bro. Bro, he was JB nice.
JB cold.
JB cold, bro.
It's crazy because I've been watching JB since like high school, and JB was nice when he played on the EYBL circuit.
Doing the same
he was doing the same. Like he's smart. He's a true traditional point guard.
I don't know about true traditional. He's just short.
He's short, but he's smart though.
He can't pass. JB not passing.
He make the right plays.
JB will tell you he don't want to pass. He make the right plays.
He make the right plays.
He made the right play, but he don't want to pass.
I'm sure it's a lot of people.
He's the
in the
one
league
little guy I know that actually know. Him and Kai, irrational post-up players. Not irrational. I take that back. Irrational is a wild word. They can post up, but they always want to post up. They want to go to the post all the damn time. I'm like, bruh, just break somebody down, bruh. They want to, and bruh, Kai thinks he's a 4 for some damn reason. For some reason, he thinks he's a 4. And we have this debate all the time. Bruh, you are 6 foot. You are not a 4. But hey,
I think I know why he say that though, because Kai got one of the best footwork in the
yes,
NBA.
for sure. And he
And
loved rebounding.
literally,
He
and if
loved
you got
rebounding.
great footwork, you can work out on that box.
For sure.
You can. I don't care how tall or small you are. If you got great footwork, you can work out on that box and
For
get a shot
sure.
off.
For sure.
And he can do that.
Nah, but them two talented dudes, bro. I've been blessed to play with some guys, like
Yeah.
some Hall of Famers,
Nah,
future Hall
facts.
of Famers.
Facts.
Lucas, he about to run this shit.
Nah, Luka cold.
He about to run
I
this
think Steph said it. Steph said it that he probably next in line. Luka's probably next in line to break all the accolades and things of that nature. And I know I say I don't say he don't have a bag. I don't think he has a deeper bag than some people, but Luka is that guy.
Yeah.
He is that guy. He's different. And it's crazy because shit, like the European players, like overseas players, they really coming and trying to take over. Well, not trying. They damn near.
They damn near.
The last 3 damn
That shit's-
MVPs
that shit
has
is
been
crazy,
not
bro.
from the States.
Like, Steph said something interesting. He said, when he breaks that
yeah,
threshold, that
Yeah.
barrier,
it's gonna get ugly.
it's ugly.
Oof, it's gonna get
When
ugly.
he do,
Ooh-wee.
oh God, he's figured out how to score. He's figured out how to get his teammates involved.
Yeah,
Like we went to the Western Conference Finals. We just ran out of gas.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, I wouldn't even say it's ran out of gas either, bro. Like those 1 or 2 plays in 1 or 2 of those games, the series is different.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like we should win game 1. Was it game 1 or 2? I can't remember. But one of those games we win, it's a different series.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We going back home 1-1. And you playing those games differently.
yeah.
So it's he breaks that, it's gonna get real scary.
Yeah, I think they about to give him the ring. So when he do, everybody better buckle up.
Yeah, it's about they're gonna be nice. They're gonna be nice. But it was cool playing with them this past year too. We didn't have the year we wanted to have, but it was a fun year. But a year before though was a year before was fun.
Yeah.
The year before was fun.
Welcome to the NBA moment. What was that?
Welcome to the NBA moment. I would say pretty much my rookie year, I am a two-way, and my first game. So we play in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We play against the Wisconsin Herd. I'm playing with the Long Island Nets. And D'Lo's not playing, Ed Davis not playing. There's a couple guys other that's not playing. And they're like, oh, we need you to come. You're going to play tomorrow. And I played the night before. So it's a back-to-back for me.
Mm-hmm.
I had a triple-double the night before. Played a clip. Was balling. And we go, and I go, there's a car service outside waiting on me. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm really about to go here and play. I'm thinking the game at like 7, 7:30.
Yeah.
Game's at 3.
Shit.
I played like 20 minutes, bro. I remember first play of the game. Get the ball. Giannis, not first play of the game. First time I get in the game. In my first play, Giannis gets it up the elbow. I'm over here containing, and I'm looking back like, where my help at?
Help,
Let me make
help.
sure I can send it to help. So I got got some reinforcements behind me because this on the island right now, gonna be trouble. So I was like, oh shit. But I remember my first bucket on Thon Maker. I got the picture. Laid his ass. Play the clip. We better find it, home. Or you're done. Play the clip. Laid his ass. Tough. But it was crazy. In Milwaukee, it was a great moment. It was did not think that would be my first game, actual minutes, but it happened. And
Tell the people, like what you just said, I don't think people really understand what like G League guys go through. Like the two-way guys. I know some crazy stories about how like you might play on this Friday, like you just said. So tell the people what it's like being in the G League, but on a two-way and might have to be playing in like 2 games in pretty much 24 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It was crazy, bro. I remember one time, I think we were in Atlanta. I played with the Nets in Atlanta, and the G League was playing, and we were fighting. We were like number 1 seed, so we were fighting for seeding and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I had to get back to the game the next day. There was a game in back in New York, so I flew early to get back to New York, get there, and I couldn't play for some reason. And then didn't play. Then I had to fly back or some shit like that. It was something crazy. But I honestly think that I think the Wisconsin one was crazy. That's my craziest one.
Do they
Because
not give y'all a heads up?
sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes somebody can just go down and then just need you. And then you the next man up. You're a reinforcement. At that point, you just like, all right, it's my chance. And you just take
Eesh.
your opportunity and go. And I do remember this. I remember this one was crazy. We in the G League finals. G League finals, bruh. We win game 1. We playing RGV, who had Isaiah Hartenstein, who's
Mhm.
with the Knicks right now. We're in the G League finals. We win at home. We go to RGV. We lose. We should have won game 2. I was sick. I was cooking. Play the clip. We lost though. D Wade's final game,
Mm.
but we already made the playoffs.
Yeah.
So they sitting everybody. The Nets are sitting everybody. They wanted us to fly back and play. So we fly right after the game. They gave us a PJ and everything. We had a PJ. PJ to New York, play D Wade on his final game, which was a very cool moment.
Yeah.
And I would not replace that for anything. That was a cool moment. Shout out D Wade, need you on the pod. Simone, get that done. And then we played game 3 the next day, I think.
So after the D Wade final game, you had to fly back to.
No. We were playing at home, which was the good part. We played back at home. And
Okay.
I think we might have had a day in between, maybe, but we had to play our game 3, and it's only best of 3 in the G League. And we ended up losing. We got smacked. Coach Williams came to the game and everything.
Damn.
Got smacked. Couldn't make a shot. I was pissed.
Talk about that though. You played in D Wade's final game. I know Chris, Braun, Melo, all of
Yeah.
them showed up. Like that was his final game. How was that? How was that?
It was dope,
experience?
bro. It was packed as shit. They was trying to get D-Wade to triple-double. Udonis Haslam's out there with him. UD, shout out OG. It was cool, bro. I mean, it was cool to be a part of that. It was cool to be a part of a historic moment like that. His final game in the NBA and be on the court with him was cool.
Yeah, that shit is nuts.
For
The
sure.
fact that you got to experience that,
For
like
sure.
I didn't even realize you was on that team at that
Yeah,
point. But
it was crazy.
that's
It
nuts.
was crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, Deezy, thank you for sharing your story, my brother.
Appreciate it, brother. Hey, y'all already know that's another episode of Run Your Race with my boy AJ Richardson. You already know to subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, tune in. Appreciate all the love. And like I said, we only getting bigger and better, baby. Peace.
Peace.